gonna apologize up front because yesterday was the last day of school. There's kids in the house. They're being very loud and my dogs are going absolute crazy. And there's like a family of birds, like so loud. Grade. Stupid dogs. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be discussing how to make some upgrades in your home on a budget to make the space feel like your own. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's go. Okay, so the first idea that I have that we are doing here in our home. So our home, when we purchased it, we've been here, Caitlin is 11. So we've been here about 10 years. That was a little bit of math I had to just do. We needed the additional space. However, some of the upgrades weren't done. The kitchen was slightly upgraded, but that was basically it. The hardware wasn't upgraded, things like that wasn't done. But it had the space that we needed. It had the sunroom that I really wanted. So this was our home. Like, this is what I wanted. Now that we've been in it, we pick different projects that we can do once a month, or sometimes we budget it for every other paycheck, whatever it may be, and we just pick a project to do it, and that's what we're gonna do. I have a long list on my phone of things that we wanted to change and upgrade, and that's how we keep up with everything. So some of the things that we've done is we've changed out some of our hardware. So the hardware is going to include like your towel bars, your front door hardware, the garage. You can change the hardware in your garage. Changing out dressers, your knobs on your dressers if that's not something that you really like. Changing out mirrors, and then your outlet covers as well. So those are some of the things that we've done in the house. With the towel bars, if you don't want to spend the money to go out and purchase all new towel bars, you certainly do not have to. The spray paint that they offer now comes in a wide range of colors. So if you're looking for like the gold effect or the satin nickel or just a matte black or whatever it may be, you can certainly go and just have them pulled down, spray them, let them dry, and hang them back up, and you've got an entirely new look on, you know, a few bucks that you paid for some spray can. In addition, if you want to do it that way, you can coordinate other things easily as well. So like your doorknobs, you can pull your doorknobs off and you can paint those. You can do like the satin nickel, or if you're really into the gold look, you can certainly use it and go with the gold, or you can go with a matte black. Now we're currently working on black doorknobs. We're not spray painting ours. I did try that project. Didn't go well for me. Didn't go well, I have to say. But so we are replacing ours. We've done 3 or 4 doors currently. We've got a lot of doors in this house, so we're just doing it a little bit at a time. We're not rushing into it. We know that's one of our projects we want to do, so that's how we're doing ours. Mirrors, we have replaced a couple mirrors. The one that I like the most is the one in our half bath downstairs. It's almost like a glam look. It was something that I didn't know if it would fit well with the vibe of that room, but now that I've done it, I really enjoy it. The other thing you can do in your home to change out the look is add curtains. Now, I never thought I was really a curtain person. I just always had my blinds. We've got plantation blinds, and I just really enjoyed those. So I didn't think I really needed the look of curtains, but I knew our family room was just missing something. It was missing something, and I didn't know what that was. And this was in our previous house. And I decided to do curtains. Now, when I thought about curtains, I think of, you know, back in the day, like your big, heavy curtains, and that is not what I wanted for the look of my house. But you can certainly do like the sheer ones, which is what I have. It just allows a lot of light to come through, but it also gives you the warmth that you're looking for with adding curtains. So that's a nice touch. I've actually just started adding curtains to all of the bedrooms. Both girls just got new curtains, and then our spare bedroom has them as well. It really changes a space. So if you are looking for something to do that isn't real expensive, I would definitely start with curtains. The next thing you can do with those curtains is hang them almost to the ceiling. This is going to immediately bring your eye up, and it is going to make your room look so much bigger. I've recently done this here in our master, and I also did it in my living room, and it immediately made such a difference in those rooms. You notice it immediately, it brightens up the space, and it just makes it feel so much bigger than what it was. I was completely shocked when I did it. My husband came home and he was shocked when he saw it. So it really does make a difference. So if that's something you're looking for, if it's a smaller room, you have small windows, certainly try that. It will help. One of the next things that you can do is clean and declutter. I know, no one wants to do those things. I know, no one wants to. But my new saying in my house is leave the room, leave the home as if someone's coming to view it. We are considering upgrading and buying a new home. So I've started decluttering, I started cleaning out cabinets. So by decluttering and keeping the space clean, you'll notice a big difference. It looks nice, it feels nice. You don't have to scramble if someone is going to say, hey, I'm in the neighborhood, I'm gonna stop by. There's no scrambling. Your house is ready, it's prepared. Also, like making your bed every day. And even my husband, when he comes to bed at night, he even texts me and he says the room feels so nice when the bed is made. It just makes a big difference. So try it for 1 week, just 1 week, and see if it makes a difference and if you really like it. The next thing you could update is like adding flowers to the home. So I do not have a green thumb at all. Unfortunately, I wish I did. My daughter does, but it skipped me completely. My mom did, I didn't, my daughter does. So I like fake flowers. That's my thing, but a lot of people like the fresh flowers in their home. So whichever your thing is, go for it. But I've added some fake flowers, some fake arrangements through the house, and it makes a big difference. And it will on your entryway too, if you don't do that. It makes a grand entrance when someone's walking up to your porch and they see that you've taken the time to try to make it look nice, smell nice. It just makes the first impression of your home is that entryway. The next thing that you can update is your lighting in your home. Now, this isn't something that has to be super expensive. I recently updated my closet lighting. I saw it on Amazon and I knew I wanted it, and I didn't buy it immediately because I wanted to make sure that was something I really wanted. The lighting that was in my closet was very outdated. It was old. It was like a brass and a terrible globe. It was awful. And I just wanted that space to feel comfortable, feel nice. So I've done some upgrades to my master closet, but that was one of them. So I did buy a really nice light. I had it installed and it makes all the difference. It looks so beautiful in that room now. It looks more glam because it's a bit of a glam light, but it suits me. It's my style. If you're not into just buying all new lighting, the other thing that you can do, if it is an older light fixture and it's like the old brass or whatever it may be, you can always take them down, separate the globe from the hardware, and then you can spray paint it, the same as your doorknobs. Spray paint goes for everything. And it makes a really nice difference. The next thing that we've done in our home, we've updated our stairs. That was one of the things that I remember I was gravitated to on Pinterest, was the way that the stairwells looked and the entryways and things like that. So I was constantly finding that I was pinning this over and over and over again. And I finally said to my husband, like, we need to change up our stairwell. So when I started looking into it, I realized it really wasn't as expensive as what I thought. We stained our current wood that we had there. We just stained it a really dark color, and then we changed our spindles out. They were like a plain wood, and we changed them out for the wrought iron look. We have a couple decorative ones and a couple plain ones, but it makes such a difference. It just, you walk in, it feels very grand. It feels like a very formal entryway, when before it was just like no one cared about it. They come in, drop their stuff, and move on. Now you kind of stop and you look around. The other thing that we did in our home is we upgraded the fireplace. So only thing we did was we took, it was old brass around the doorway of the fireplace, and we took it apart and I spray painted that a matte black. It looks beautiful. It looks so different, so elegant, so nice, and it just fits the theme of our room now. It looks really nice. So if that's something you have that you never thought about, you can also update like the brick. You can add stone, you can add marble if you're wanting to go a little bit more expensive. You can just paint around it if that's something that you want to do, but there's a lot of ways that you can actually update that space. The next thing that you can do is add Backsplash. So this is something that I knew I absolutely wanted for my kitchen. However, I'm not one of those people who can see something and they can just imagine exactly how it's going to look in their home. So it took me a long time to really decide what I wanted in that space. Our kitchen is pretty large, so we have like the kitchen where our planters are, and then we have a back wall, and that's where like we have a small bar, and we have our coffee bar there as well, and I wanted all that done, but we did ours in sections. That way we weren't spending all the money at one time, so we broke it up into two parts. So we did one part of the kitchen one time, we did the second part of the kitchen at a separate time, so you're not getting all that cost right up front. After I added it, I wanted more. I loved the way the stone looked. I really enjoyed it, so we actually had our island wrapped in it as well, and it makes such a difference. You walk into that room and it feels very expensive, very luxurious. It's just a really nice touch, and it didn't cost much at all because we broke it up into like a month or two, and we just bought them here and there, and then we had it installed. If you're not looking for the whole Backsplash themes, there's a lot of different options out now. So you could just repaint that space. So if you're in an apartment or a home that you're renting, then you can certainly go that option. Just paint the space, or go and get the stickers of the Backsplash that you really want. They have some very real like brick backgrounds that I saw. That was really nice. So you could go for like the wood background if you're wanting to do a whole wall, make it an accent wall. You can do that as well. I've seen that. So just make the space your own by doing that. So get creative, have fun, and really make the space feel like your home. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you enjoyed my channel, please subscribe before you leave. Ring the bell for notifications. I've got a lot of videos like this coming forward. I also do a lot of cleaning videos and shopping videos. We are planning a big vacation in a couple weeks, so I will absolutely be doing some videos there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.